reason why we decided to build with Cypress, boy, we have been searching for a very long time.
We're lifer, parade home. We would write down, we'd go through houses, go through many different plans of many different builders, and we always came back to Cypress for many reasons. One, the quality of work. Two, we liked their layouts. Three, the customer service. You know, whether it was Shannon or Devin or whoever we saw at the parade home, that it was just very personable and help us make easy decision that way.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was. Once we knew that we could do it, we knew Cypress was who we were going to go with. It's just, I think it's the best. So, I think the best parts of the process was being able to work with a small team that allowed us to have certain people to talk to if we had any questions, and it just really helped the entire process to have that small team. That
Whether it was Taya on the design or Expediter while we're during the build process, and then our sessions with Shannon where we were picking out stuff if we had questions on stuff. They just let us through the process. It was very nice.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely would recommend it. I think our families and friends love the place. They love coming and really feel like it's a quality home, and so.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where you kind of bias once in a while, but we've been through so many parade of homes, mm-hmm. and it's over and over you see the quality, and we've been through some parades where you're like, this is why we went with the choice we went with. We had gone right before that same parade where we made the decision, yep, we need to get a lot and we're going to do it. We had gone through another house with another builder, and it was very noticeable, the quality of work. So I think those were our top three, like quality, customer service, and just loving the plans that were put out by Cypress. So we would definitely, recommendations, if people have questions, they're free to contact us.
One of the things that we really enjoyed was the fact that we did have choice. And so, like, for an example, some builders you'll have lighting packages that you can choose from. And I believe that's a choice with Cypress as well. Or we were given a budget and told, you have this to spend on your lighting. And so that was fun for us to be able to, and some people might say that, I don't want to do that, but it was really fun for us because we could put our own touches within the house and say, yeah, we picked these out, and we're pretty proud of the lighting that we picked out. I mean, we get compliments all the time, and as the build was going on, it was really nice to have those compliments as well. So
yeah, another thing, we wanted to involve our family, so Sophie was always involved in some of the design choices. We would take pictures after meeting with Taya or whatever, and we would send them over to Sophie, our daughter who's in college, and she would give us opinions and yeah, no, and so she was involved in a lot of the color choices and design. And then our son is a electrician, and we wanted him to be part of our build too. So that was part of the process, right? You get all these quotes back, and we were able to have him do the electrical work with one of the companies that he used to residential work for. So he was part of our build too. So it was a family thing, and that was one of the important to us. So
yes,
absolutely. A couple of them that I can think of, we didn't need to have as many bathrooms, so we were able to talk about making the half bath office for myself. We talked about moving the patio door.
We flipped bedrooms, which was we preferred our master off the kitchen, and then moved the double bedrooms on the other side. So the adjustments were easy. There was no issues with having to make those adjustments. I know I've heard other people who have built with other builders, and making adjustments like that, especially like while you're, looking at the plans or whatever. Sometimes there's cost to that, and it's really great with Cypress because I feel like you can make those adjustments and make the house your own by making those adjustments without being penalized for it, basically.
Yeah, we always knew where we were with the adjustments too. We had, drafts and change orders, and we always knew what the budget was and how those adjustments were going to affect us. So, go ahead.
Well, my favorite part of our house is really the open concept, but I'm a huge fan of the kitchen. Coming from a home that had a very small kitchen where it was hard for two people to be in there at once, having a large kitchen, I enjoy cooking, so I love the big kitchen. Love being able to have everybody having the open concept, and I can be in the kitchen cooking and have everybody be able to talk to them and see what they're talking about, hear what they're talking about.
I think just to add to that, the hearth room. We could wake up on the weekend and coffee clutch and turn on the fireplace, and we're able just to hang out and enjoy some quiet time in the morning. So that's awesome.
I think, the expectations for people who are building in general, you have to expect that there are going to be hiccups. I mean, it's life. It's not going to be a perfect process. Although I have to say that, Cypress's process, down to the T, you always know what the next step is, and it's not like it's going to be this overwhelming, like you have to do this, and this. It's a process that, you get a step or two and you complete that, then you know what your next step is and what the expectations are for you. But I think if anybody were to go into this thinking that there wasn't going to be a dent in a refrigerator door, or, it's...
I can tell you, this was my first home purchase, and I had a lot of anxiety and nervousness about certain things, and I think you can't underestimate the process that you guys have built. Cypress has built this process, and it's documented, and it's like, okay, today we're going to go through this. In a couple weeks, when we're at that point, we'll communicate to you and we'll schedule an appointment, and you're going to come meet me, and maybe that's Shannon, right? And we're going to talk through these 10 things and just think about them, right? And then after that, you wait a little longer, and all of a sudden Taya's contacting us, right? So I'm a planner. I analyze things. I think things over tenfold, and, right? I'm just, that's just me. And so if I can build a house and feel like if I need to build a house again, I can do it confidently with your guys' process, I would build a house again.
Cypress's process works. That's plain and simple.